Hey, so it's what time is it? It's like 2:51. I'm really stressed. I really need a mental de-stress break. This is the nights that we live for, I guess. And yeah, these are the nights. So if I fly too far, will I still have a place inside your heart? And when you sleep, I'll think I'm home. Will you love me for who I am, not who I was? I don't know if you can tell from these eye bags, but over the past 3 days I've had a combined 11 hours of sleep. It was a combination of lots of things to do, poor time management, and just lots of things to do. And undoubtedly I've been really drained over the past week or so. It's a really, I don't know what kind of lifestyle it is, but it is what it is. And no doubt, there were so many times where I was just super tired, super drained, just wanted to go to sleep. I would really just look at my bed over here and just think, oh, I can lead a perfectly content and happy existence if I don't push myself so hard, if I go to sleep at regular hours, get 8 hours of sleep, blah blah blah. And honestly, this is a thought that's run through my mind so many times over the past few months. Every time I can't balance my balance sheet, or can't figure out why my code isn't compiling, or just why this edit isn't as nice as it looked in my head. So yeah, why do we push ourselves so hard? What's the point in pushing ourselves so hard? These are two questions that I've been trying to answer over the past few months for myself, and so far, here's the answer that I found. Maybe there's actually no point. And let me explain. As absurdism goes, I think, what we do on this earth is ultimately inconsequential. We all know that at the end of the day, we're all going to die eventually. And whatever we do on the earth, all these earthly things don't translate to whatever comes after. And it's something I don't really like thinking about, but we have to embrace it because that's the one and only truth in this life, I guess. So in essence, whatever we do now is just all for naught. Anyway, with that being said, let me raise you the story of Sisyphus. So essentially, in Greek mythology, this dude called Sisyphus was cursed to sort of roll a stone up a mountain because he angered the gods or whatever. And every time he would get close to the mountain, the stone would always roll back to the bottom. And this was an impossible task essentially, and he was cursed to do it forever. But as the philosopher Albert Camus says, one must imagine Sisyphus happy. Because Sisyphus was trapped in this sort of impossible situation, and he couldn't escape, and that's sort of how our life is as well. We're in this life and we can't really get out of it. But the only thing that he could do and the only thing we can do is reframe how we think. So my takeaway from this story is that, like Sisyphus, for as long as we're on this earth, I mean, we might as well give it everything we have. So do things with passion, do things with vigor, and do things with a smile. So TLDR, I don't know if I made any sense, but my stance on the matter is, ultimately what we're doing is sort of pointless in the grand scheme of things because we're gonna die. But with that being said, just keep trying your best, because if you don't try your best, what are you doing with this life that we've all been given? So yeah, I don't know what this video was for you, but for me it's just a reminder to view things a little bit more positively and stop complaining. Really, there's nothing else that I would rather be doing. And this 4 a.m. thing, like, so be it. This part and parcel of the way I want to live my life. Because I firmly believe that nothing worthwhile ever comes easy. And if it's easy, then everybody will have it. So some things you just have to put in a few extra hours, put in a little bit more effort, and hopefully one day you'll get where you want to be. And honestly, I've been feeling a little bit sick today, and I really didn't want to record this video right now, but it's something I really want to do in the grand scheme of things. And if I don't do it now, then nobody's gonna do it for me. So that's why I'm here at 12:20 a.m. on a Sunday morning now, recording this video. So if you ask me if all these late nights are worth it, I have one word for you, and that's yes. Actually, I have another word for you. it's also yes. And I'll keep saying yes again and again 1,000 times over. Because trust me, at the end of every late night session, when I actually go to bed, it's one of the most rewarding feelings in the world. Because going to bed groggy and tired and done and drained and whatever, I mean, that just means that I applied myself today. And really, if you go through life without applying yourself, then what's the point of it all? Anyway, yeah, cheers. Happy back to school. Have a good rest of your January, and I don't know, see you guys in the next video. Whenever, wherever, whatever, yeah. Cheers! So in essence, whatever we do now is just all for naught. My light just tweaked, it became brighter, I don't know why, but